Joining me is New South Wales Liberal Senator Hollie Hughes in Canberra, former Victorian Labor MP Michael Danby and Sky News contributor Prue McSween. Thank you for coming in.
Thanks, Smithy. Great to see you all.
Good evening, all.
I want to start with you, Hollie, if I may.
Everyone.
Are there any circumstances under which the Labor government can change these stage 3 tax cuts?
Well, they're now starting to say that there'll be no changes to their position. I don't know, I'm feeling particularly confident that come the budget there won't be some alterations here. But I think what's important for all Australians to understand, the rhetoric around these are tax cuts for people earning $200,000 is significantly misleading. It's all Australians over $45,000 who are set to benefit from these stage 3 tax cuts. So Labor is yet again playing its class warfare game here by trying to pin it that somehow it's only going to impact people earning $200,000 a year, when that's simply not the case. We're talking about hundreds of thousands of nurses and teachers and other shift workers as well that are going to be impacted. If you look at the Hunter region, a lot of those miners up there are going to be impacted. A lot of Labor-held seat and aspirational voters are going to see this as an attack on them.
Michael, what's going on inside the Prime Minister's office here? I get the feeling that the rumours were rife on Friday to the state where many reporters, many commentators actually had details of the changes that were going to be made. And then he's just been very quiet and all of a sudden he's back saying the same thing. We're sticking with this. We haven't changed our mind. Do you think trust and the delicate nature of breaching a promise so early in your term is what they're thinking that he can't do?
I think they were flying a kite. They probably did polling over the last few days to see that it was unpopular. Madeleine King, who's one of the more sensible people in this government, has kiboshed it again today. And they remember what happened to Abbott, to Gillard and others who've broken promises earlier on. It's not even the content of the issue, it's the breach of the promise that sort of breaches public trust.
And then you've got to front up for another election, Prue, and try and tell people, you promise you'll do this, and they go, well, hang on a second.
Well, what annoys me is that everybody knew, Blind Freddie knew that the economic headwinds were coming. Yeah. Now they're saying, oh, you know, Chalmers is trying to say, oh, it's a lot worse, and of course blame the government for the kind of subsidies they needed to do while it was
They
COVID.
knew what freight train was coming.
They knew it was coming, and now they're doing this, and they're really expecting the taxpayer to get them out of a pickle rather than them tightening up. Get rid of the voice. Get rid of your climate change nonsense. All the other amazing statutory bodies you're setting up and what have you. They're spending the money. Anybody with a budget knows you have to pull your head in a bit. And they're wanting us to wear it. Well, it's not on.
Find other ways to do it.
Exactly.